When you're drowning in bills trying to juggle rent, groceries, gas, and maybe even a mountain of debt, the idea of saving money can honestly feel impossible. Like, how are you supposed to stash away hundreds or thousands of dollars when your paycheck barely stretches to the end of the month? But what if I told you that saving money and doing it fast is not about deprivation, and it's definitely not just for people making six figures? It's about understanding a few simple principles, making a few intentional moves, and putting momentum on your side. Today, I'm going to walk you through how you can start saving real money faster than you thought possible, even if you're starting from zero. This isn't about cutting out every little thing you love. It's about stacking smart moves that build serious savings in a matter of weeks, not years. First things first, we have to tackle the biggest myth that saving money is only for people who have extra cash lying around. That's not true. Saving isn't something you do after you pay all your bills. Saving comes first. It's a bill you owe to yourself, and it's non-negotiable. Think about it. You always find a way to pay your rent, your utilities, your car note. Saving should be treated with the same urgency. One of the fastest ways to shift your financial life is to pay yourself first, not last. Set up an automatic transfer the moment your paycheck hits. Even if it's just $10, even if it feels small, you're starting the habit. And when you automate it, you eliminate the daily mental battle of whether or not you feel like saving. Now, once you've automated a small savings habit, the next step is to find hidden money leaking out of your life. Most people think they need a second job or a side hustle to save more, but the truth is, you're probably bleeding hundreds of dollars a month on things you don't even notice. One weekend, sit down with your bank statement and your credit card bills. Highlight every subscription, every fast food trip, every online purchase. Most people are shocked when they see the real total. This isn't about guilt, it's about awareness. Once you see where your money is actually going, you can start redirecting it. Cancel subscriptions you forgot you had. Pause any automatic payments you don't absolutely need. Challenge yourself to spend $0 on non-essentials for 2 weeks straight. That's 2 weeks where every unnecessary dollar you would have spent goes straight into your savings account. And speaking of expenses, let's talk about the big ones: housing, transportation, and food. If you want to save money fast, you have to tackle the big categories, because that's where you'll find the biggest wins. Housing costs eating up 40% or more of your paycheck. It might be time to make a tough call. Get a roommate, move to a smaller place, negotiate rent, or move to a cheaper area. Transportation draining your wallet. Sell the expensive car and grab a reliable used one with no payment. Food costing you a fortune. Meal prep. Buy groceries once a week. Plan your meals. Cut the eating out by 80%. If you do these three things, housing, transportation, and food, you could free up hundreds, even thousands, within months. But maybe you're thinking, I already cut back, there's nothing left. Here's the thing, saving fast isn't just about cutting back. It's also about earning more. And no, you don't have to land a new career overnight. You can pick up a small side hustle. Babysitting, tutoring, pet sitting, delivering groceries, freelance writing, whatever fits your skills and your schedule. Even $100 a week from a side hustle is $400 a month. Over 6 months, that's $2,400. Stack that on top of the savings you're creating from cutting expenses, and suddenly you've got real momentum. Saving is both defense, spending less, and offense, earning more. Play both sides. Now, let's get even more practical. Setting a super specific savings goal will triple your chances of actually hitting it. Don't just say, I want to save money. Say, I will save $1,000 in 90 days to build my emergency fund. Break it down. That's about $333 a month, or about $11 a day. Suddenly, saving money feels less abstract. It feels doable. You could skip one coffee, one fast food meal, one Uber ride a day, and hit that target. Specific goals create urgency. Urgency creates action, and action creates results. One underrated trick to save money fast is using visual motivation. Seriously, open a free online savings account separate from your checking account. Name it something motivating like Freedom Fund or Dream Vacation. Seeing that name grow every week triggers a positive feedback loop in your brain. Some people even go old school, a jar labeled emergency fund or debt-free 2025 sitting on the counter where you can see it daily. Little reminders, big impact. And let's talk about mindset for a second. If you constantly feel deprived while you're saving, you will eventually sabotage yourself. That's why you need what I call replacement rewards. Instead of buying a $5 coffee, make a fancy latte at home and pocket the savings. Instead of paying $80 for a night out, invite friends over for a potluck. Instead of buying new clothes every month, challenge yourself to rework outfits you already own. Celebrate saving money by treating yourself to free or low-cost experiences. Saving shouldn't feel like punishment. It should feel like taking back control. Still feeling stuck? Here's another strategy that helped me save thousands. The 24-hour rule. Whenever you want to buy something non-essential, force yourself to wait 24 hours before purchasing it. No exceptions. Most of the time, the impulse passes and you realize you don't actually need it. Even if you still want it after a day, you'll feel more confident that it's a thoughtful purchase, not a knee-jerk reaction. This one rule alone could save you hundreds every month. Let's also talk about those little micro wins. Saving fast isn't about one big heroic moment, it's about hundreds of tiny decisions. Choosing to pack lunch instead of DoorDash. Choosing to fix the old shoes instead of buying new ones. Choosing to borrow a book instead of buying it. Each choice feels small, but together they stack up into major financial change. Think of every dollar saved like laying a brick in the foundation of your future freedom. Keep laying bricks, one by one, every single day. One thing I want to emphasize: if you slip up, don't quit. Saving money isn't an all or nothing game. If you overspend one weekend, or if an unexpected bill knocks you off track, you didn't fail. You're human. Pick yourself up, reset your focus, and keep moving forward. The people who succeed financially are not the ones who are perfect, they're the ones who refuse to give up. Let's get real for a moment. Emergency expenses are not emergencies if you plan for them. Your car will eventually need repairs. Your pet will eventually need a vet visit. Life will throw surprises at you. That's why having even $500 in an emergency fund changes everything. Suddenly a flat tire doesn't wipe out your rent money. A surprise bill doesn't send you scrambling for a loan. You become resilient, powerful, calm under pressure. That peace of mind is priceless, and it starts by saving, starting today. Finally, think about the bigger picture. Every dollar you save isn't just sitting there, it's buying you freedom. Freedom to say no to a job you hate. Freedom to move to a city you love. Freedom to invest in a future that feels exciting instead of terrifying. Money saved isn't money hoarded, it's money invested into your best life. Now that you've built the basic habits, it's time to step up your saving game. You're not just trying to save a little here and there anymore. You're building serious momentum. One trick that works surprisingly well: save your raises, refunds, and bonuses, not your paychecks. When you get a tax refund, a bonus at work, or a raise, the natural instinct is to upgrade your lifestyle immediately. Bigger apartment, newer car, nicer dinners. But if you instead pretend like the raise or bonus never happened and automatically transfer it into savings, your lifestyle stays the same, but your financial safety net grows dramatically. This is called lifestyle inflation defense, and it's the secret reason why some people seem to get richer over time without feeling rich day to day. They didn't spend every raise, they banked them. Another powerful saving hack: gamify the process. Saving can feel boring or restrictive, so turn it into a challenge. Apps like Capital or Digit let you round up every purchase and automatically stash the spare change. Some people do no spend months where they only pay bills and buy groceries, everything else zero spending. Others do a $5 challenge, where every $5 bill they receive gets saved. Make saving fun. Celebrate milestones: your first $100 saved, your first $1,000, your first emergency fund goal. Treat it like leveling up in a game, because honestly, that's what it is. Every dollar saved levels up your future. And if you're the competitive type, challenge a friend to a saving race. See who can save $500 faster, create small penalties or rewards. Having accountability and a little friendly trash talk can turbocharge your focus. Remember, saving money fast isn't just about systems, it's about energy. Bring energy and competition into it, and you'll be shocked at how quickly you move. Now let's get into one of the biggest psychological shifts. Focus on buying time, not stuff. When you spend $100 on clothes, gadgets, or dinners out, you're trading time for things. But when you save $100, you're buying back your future time. You're buying the ability to retire earlier. You're buying the ability to say no to a toxic job. You're buying the ability to take a sabbatical, travel, rest, or build your dream business. When you start seeing saving not as punishment, but as a way to purchase freedom, everything changes. Every dollar saved becomes exciting, not boring. Now, the deep mindset shift that accelerates saving. Live like you're broke, even when you're not. This doesn't mean being miserable. It means resisting the urge to upgrade every time you earn more. If you get a raise, don't immediately move to the luxury apartment or get the fancy car. Keep living like you did before and funnel the extra money into savings, investments, and wealth building. Millionaires are made not by big incomes alone, but by controlling lifestyle creep. Now, let's talk about a hidden killer of savings: emotional spending. So many of us spend money not because we need something, but because we're stressed, tired, bored, or sad. Retail therapy is real, and it can silently drain your account. Next time you feel the urge to impulse spend, pause and ask, what am I feeling right now, and what do I actually need? Often it's not the item, it's comfort, validation, excitement, or a distraction. Find healthier and cheaper ways to fill that emotional need. Call a friend, go for a walk, journal, work out, create something. Break the emotional spending loop, and you'll break free faster than you can imagine. Let's get even more tactical. Set savings goals with specific dates attached. Don't just say, I want $5,000 saved someday. Say, I will have $5,000 saved by September. The first date creates urgency. Urgency creates action. Action creates progress. Write the goal down. Post it somewhere you see daily. Your bathroom mirror, your phone background, your fridge. The more you see it, the more it stays top of mind. Humans move toward what they focus on. Focus hard, and you'll move fast. Another smart move: use separate savings accounts for different goals. Instead of lumping everything into one account and hoping for the best, create a system: an emergency fund account, a travel fund account, a down payment fund account. This clarity keeps you motivated because you're not just saving in general, you're saving for something real, specific, and exciting. And here's a powerful trick: make your savings hard to access. Open a high-yield savings account at a separate bank with no debit card. Or park your savings in a certificate of deposit (CD) with a penalty for early withdrawal. The harder it is to tap into your savings impulsively, the more likely you are to let it grow untouched. Convenience is the enemy of serious savings. Create inconvenience. It's your ally. Still with me? Good. Because now we're getting into wealth acceleration mode. Once you've saved your first emergency cushion, say $1,000 to $2,000, it's time to make your money work for you. Saving alone won't make you rich. Investing is the next gear. High-interest savings accounts are great for emergency money you need access to quickly. But for medium and long-term goals, buying a house, retiring, building wealth, you need to be investing. Think low cost index funds, ITFs, or retirement accounts like a Roth IRA. Investing multiplies your money without you having to work for every single dollar. And before you think investing sounds complicated, it doesn't have to be. There are beginner-friendly apps and platforms where you can start with as little as $5. The key: start. Start messy, start confused, start small, but start. The earlier you start investing, the easier the wealth game becomes, thanks to one magical concept: Compound growth. Compound growth means your money earns money, and then your earnings start earning money. It's like rolling a snowball down a hill. It starts small, but it becomes a massive, unstoppable force with time. Speaking of unstoppable forces, your habits will beat your income every time. A person making $40,000 a year, but saving and investing consistently will outpace a person making $150,000, but blowing every penny. It's not about how much you make, it's about how much you keep. Master your habits now, and your future self will live a life most people only dream about. So let's recap the essentials so far. Automate your savings, aggressively cut unnecessary expenses, attack the big costs first, find small ways to earn extra, create clear goals with dates, make saving fun and competitive, set up separate accounts for different goals, and start investing as early as possible. These steps taken seriously can change everything, and faster than you think. But none of this matters if you don't believe it's possible for you. Saving fast starts with believing you deserve financial peace. You deserve freedom. You deserve to be the one who breaks the cycle of living paycheck to paycheck. Saving fast isn't just about math, it's about self-worth. Every dollar you save says, I believe in my future more than I believe in temporary pleasure. And that belief, that's what changes lives. Now let's imagine this. It's 6 months from now. You've got $3,000 sitting in savings. You've started investing a small portion every month. You sleep better. You stress less. An unexpected bill pops up, and you handle it without panic. Your friends wonder how you stay so calm. You've shifted from survival mode to growth mode, and the best part, you're just getting started. You didn't win the lottery. You didn't need a lucky break. You simply made a decision and stuck to it even when it was hard, even when no one was cheering you on. You built habits that created freedom, and if you can do it once, you can keep going. Saving your first $500 felt impossible until you did it. Saving your first $5,000 will feel the same until you do it, then $50,000, then $500,000. Momentum is real, and it's waiting for you to grab it. Finally, save money fast. It starts now, not someday. Let's say this clearly. Saving money fast is absolutely possible. But let's also be honest. It doesn't happen by accident. It doesn't happen someday. It happens today. And if you're serious about changing your financial life, if you're tired of stress, of living paycheck to paycheck, of never feeling ahead, then today is the day you start. Not next week, not after your next raise, not when things calm down. Today, someday is a trap, someday is seductive, it feels comfortable. It sounds like a plan, but it's not. Someday is where dreams go to die. It's where progress goes to stall. You've said it before. Someday I'll save more. Someday I'll save more. Someday I'll fix my budget. Someday I'll finally invest. But let's be real. Someday hasn't done you any favors. Someday is a trap dressed up like a solution. It makes you feel better in the moment, but it steals your momentum. It delays your freedom. It makes you believe that putting off action is a strategy, but it's just procrastination in disguise. The truth is, the difference between people who build wealth and those who don't isn't money, it's momentum. The people who build wealth start, even if they're scared, even if they're broke, even if they're unsure, especially then, because starting now, even with something small, changes the game. It's not about perfection, it's about progress. Today is where freedom begins. Let that sink in. Today is where freedom begins. Not when you hit 6 figures. Not when you marry rich. Not when the market turns. Today, this moment. Right now, because financial freedom isn't just a number, it's a decision. It's a mindset. It's a shift in how you see money, time, and your future. Freedom begins when you take back control. When you stop letting your paycheck control you, when you stop leading cash on things that don't matter, when you stop waiting for a miracle and decide to become the miracle. You don't have to have it all figured out. You don't have to do everything today, but you do have to do something. One small action, taken consistently, can ripple through your entire life. That's how change happens. Take action, don't just watch, do. If this video lit something inside you, if something clicked, don't just click away and go back to scrolling. Don't waste the energy you feel right now. Use it. Let this be the moment that everything started to change. Let this be the line in the sand. Start today with something real, something simple, something small. Set up a $5 automatic transfer to your savings account. Write down your top 3 money goals on a sticky note and put it on your bathroom mirror. You don't need $10,000 to change your life. You need to stop waiting. The first step is the hardest, but it's the one that changes everything. Create your first wins. Let's talk about momentum. Saving money fast doesn't mean saving huge amounts all at once. It means stacking small wins fast. Create a no spend challenge. Pick 3 days this week. No Starbucks, no takeout, no impulse Amazon purchases. Just 3 days. You'll be shocked what that saves you and how empowered you feel. Open a high-yield savings account, one that actually pays you interest. It's your safety net, your emergency buffer. Let me say this clearly, you deserve financial peace. You deserve to sleep well at night. To have options, to say yes to opportunities, to give generously, to live on your own terms. That's not just for rich people. That's for disciplined people. That's for people who start where they are with what they have and never stop. Peace isn't about having millions. It's about knowing your bills are paid, your savings is growing, your goals are in motion. That's peace, that's power. And if you're serious about mastering your money, hit that subscribe button and become part of this community. The next video is waiting, packed with tools to help you grow faster, smarter, and with less stress. You got this, and we've got your back.